everyone. This is Tanya from Flying Dog Studio. Thank you so much for joining me as we look at a jet pens haul. Now, I know you're looking at the screen and you're only seeing two things on here, and I will explain where the haul comes from in just a moment. But this was the main thing that I ordered from Jet Pens, and this is the Sailor Fude de Mannen, and this is an angle 40 on the tip, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a few minutes if you're unfamiliar with the Sailor pens. And I also got a converter for ink. These always come with their own ink, but I wanted to use my own. So the reason this is an art haul, you can see I got a Posca pen, the acrylic pen, and then I got an eraser. This is the click eraser, the Tombow click eraser. And the reason I got these, I had not intended to get these, but if I purchased these, I got shipping for free. So, if you're going to spend it, you might as well go ahead and get something for it. And it is apparently Jet Pen's 20th anniversary in business. So let's go ahead and open the pen. And if you've ever watched any of my videos before where I'm opening things, it always takes me a minute to get it open. But here is the pen, and it's a very pretty pen. You'll see that it has the logo on it there, and I chose the brown casing. This has the 40-degree angle on the tip. I believe if you get the green casing on the pen, it has a 55-degree. Now this is my Pilot Prera, and you'll notice it has a clip on it. And I really like the clip because that keeps it from rolling around on the desk. This doesn't have that. It does have a little notch on the cap that keeps it from rolling around. Also, it twists off, the lid twists off. Now there is the tip, and you can see it has that 40-degree angle. It almost looks like it's broken, but that's the way it is supposed to look. It's a very pretty tip. That's what fude means. It means bent in Japanese, or that's what my research told me. If that's wrong, please let me know. And then I also purchased, as I said before, the converter, and we're going to take that out of the package. And while I'm doing that, I will say the reason I chose to purchase this pen, because I do have a Lamy Safari and I do have the Pilot Prera, and I use those to ink, but I have seen some of the artists that I follow and they use this type of pen. They use the Sailor pen. So I thought, if you're going to be doing urban sketching, that's a really good pen for that. That's what they all use that for. But I wanted to use it not just for that type of sketching, but for some other sketchbook sketching as well. So I thought, why not try it out? So, all right, here is our converter. It works like any other converter. You twist it down, and then you pull it back up, and it draws the ink into the pen. Now, as I said earlier, these come with their own ink, and the ink is going to be inside the barrel of the pen. It untwists, and you notice it's a very long pen, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. So there's the ink, and we're not going to use that cartridge because I want to use waterproof ink. So we're going to keep that. Now my husband looked at it, and I'll have to do some research into it. He said, because these are all Pilot pens, that will probably fit other Pilot pens. And I'm going to have to research that and see. If so, he's probably going to use it for one of his pens. So the converter just snaps in, and this is the ink that I use. It's Noodler's ink, the Catfish Noodler's ink, and it is waterproof. I have found that it does not clog up my pens if they set for several days, so that's a good thing. So let's ink it, and now I have inked it, and I'm going to have to get used to that. The cap does twist off, and I'm used to caps that pop off. I'm not used to caps that twist off. Now, when I was trying to put the converter back in and screw it back together, it wouldn't go in. I looked inside and I realized it had 2 ink cartridges, so it comes with 2. So I thought I had broken the pen. I thought, oh no, the converter doesn't work, but no, it worked fine. I just had 2. Now, where I have gone in this is that cap fell off my pen. So you kind of have to give that a shove. That is one thing I don't like about this pen. Don't like the fact that it doesn't have a little clip on it to keep it from rolling around. So if you set it down without that cap on it, just be prepared for it to roll off the desk. I was very impressed with this. I had not written with it. This is the first time writing with it, and it immediately started to write. Most of the times you have to let that ink, especially if you're using the cartridge that comes with it and not the converter, you have to let the ink kind of run down in the tip, but this started writing immediately. Now, The cool thing about these tips is that if you hold it at the right angle, you'll get a wide line. If you hold it at another angle, you'll get a thin line. So if you lay it down a little more flat, you're going to get a thicker line. And I was kind of skipping on this. So I'm wondering if it was the paper, because this is watercolor paper. As you can see, it's very textured. But if I bring out my Pilot Prera, it has no problem writing on the paper. So I think I'm just not used to that tip. So it's going to take me a few minutes. Now, sometimes you can turn a fountain pen upside down like I just did with that and get a thinner line. But you can tell it's not that much of a difference between those two lines. On this one, however, since it is a long pen, you can actually hold it back a little bit farther like you would a long-handled paintbrush, and you're going to see if you lay it down more flat, you're going to get a wider line, and then if you hold it up on its point, you're going to get a thinner line. And that's why it is so good for urban drawing, because you're going, and there's that tip again, I love that tip, you're going to be able to get a variation in your line. And that just gives you a little more interest in your drawing. So overall, it's a wonderful pen. It's not too heavy. It's kind of a light pen. I like a little more weight to my pen, but that's okay. I don't mind. And I've really crammed that on there, so I had to yank it off. And I'm going to have to remember to screw it back on again instead of trying to just pop it on the pen. But that's something that I will just get used to. What is really hard for me to get used to, though, is that little notch right there. I really like the clip, and I think the clip on a pen kind of keeps it a little more stable and gives it a little more weight. So that's one thing I miss about it. And you can see I have that on my Lamy Safari as well. The Lamy Safari is another pen that's super light. This is my favorite pen right here. Right now, the Pilot Prera, I use that for journaling. And I do use it for drawing as well. And you can see that in the Pilot Prera and also in the Lamy Safari. The Lamy Safari has a little window so you can see how much ink is left in that converter. And on this pen, you're going to have to unscrew it and take a look to see how much you have left inside. One thing I did like about this converter, excuse me, that I am not able to do with my other converters. If you've ever inked with a converter before, when you draw the ink up into the pen, the first time you draw it in, it won't necessarily come up because it has to fill up the bottom first, and then the next time you kind of have to screw it back down and then screw it back up again. It will then get the ink in the pen. But with this one, it took me 3 times to get the ink in the pen. So, but when I did, it filled it completely up. So I was very pleased about that converter. Now I took a look at these cartridges that they sent so I could let you know what they were, and they are both black. I was hoping one would be blue and one would be black. I'm not sure, but anyway, so this is my Jet Pens haul, and again, it is a Jet Pens haul because I had to get 2 extra things to get free shipping. So if you have one of these Sailor pens, please let me know down in the comments and tell me what you think. If you have any tips or tricks, I would appreciate that. And be sure to look for an upcoming video where I use this pen, and we'll take a look at whether or not I enjoyed using this pen. So as always, thank you so much for being here. I always appreciate it when you're here, and I will see you in the next one.